Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and I gotta tell you, I love life. But when I'm not being a husband, a father, a grandfather, an author, or a practicing chiropractor, I'm the host of the television show Loving Life with Dr. Tim Weir. I love to cook. I love to travel. I like to spend time with people who do what they love and love what they do. Join me and Elvis for the next 30 minutes as we help you discover how to love life. Man, you got trash you don't know what to do with. You got food, you got scraps left over, then you got paper. What in the world do we do with it? I got the answer for you. Let's go talk to Nick Morrow from Compost Now. Okay, you're cooking, you do all this stuff, you got all this stuff left over, all your apple cores and all that. What in the world do you do with it? Do you stick it down the garbage disposal, you throw it? Listen, we got good news for you. Nick Morrow is here from Compost Now. Nick, thank you for being with me.
Yeah, thanks for having
Nobody
me.
else will come ever on my show with me. You're the only one, so thank you for doing that.
Yeah, excited to talk compost, talk a little dirty with you.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy today.
So, okay, I can see food and all that kind of stuff. What do you do?
Yeah, well, so Compost Now started in 2011, and the idea behind it was a personal problem. Living in an urban environment, you don't have space to compost, you don't want to annoy your neighbors and get pests coming into your yard, but we don't want to throw our organics into the landfill. So Compost Now is a collection service. We'll come by, you get one of these bins here throughout the week, put anything that's food in there.
So what's wrong with throwing it in the garbage and throwing it in the landfill?
Yeah, well, ultimately, all these organic materials, what they turn into is compost, which is it's filled with nutrients. It's a soil amendment. So instead of having it rot forever and be stinky in a landfill and take up all the space, these materials can be turned into compost, which then can be added back to soils, which helps build healthy soils and brings the nutrients back into them so we can continue growing healthy food.
So you talk about, because I'm going to be honest with you. I tried composting on my own, and it's messy. Mm-hmm. You know, like you got to turn that stuff and all that kind of stuff. But with what you're talking about, you don't have to do any of that.
Exactly. We like to say we're the easiest way to compost. So that's one thing that we try and take away. So compost has a stigma. It's stinky, it's smelly.
Yeah.
But actually what's stinky and smelly are these food scraps that end up hanging in the landfill forever. And compost is actually this earthy smelling, very rich material. Actually, I'd like you to open this up and take a whiff of it. Now,
Is this a trick?
Keep in mind, this was rotting food scraps. It was pizza boxes. It was all this at one point. How's it smell?
Doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah, it smells like dirt.
Wow.
So that's the point we like to get across. You know, people say, oh, composting is stinky, it's smelly. Well, actually, trash is stinky and smelly, hanging in a landfill forever. What we do is put all the organics together, combine them, they break down, and they turn into compost eventually, which can then be used in gardens and grow food.
Okay, so you're talking like leftover bananas. Mm-hmm. This is coffee grinds.
Yeah, so it's a lot more than just fruits and veggies, which a lot of people think you can compost. So anything that's food can be composted.
But there's paper here too.
Yeah, in addition to soil, paper, and cardboard, anything 100% cotton, natural wine corks. It ultimately ends up, assuming you're already taking recyclables out of your trash, 60% of your current waste that you're bringing to the landfill right now. So when you compost, you start to see that you're taking out your trash less and less, and your trash doesn't smell that bad.
So I mean, I'm sorry, but eggshells and too?
Eggshells, and even if you get the egg cartons that aren't made out of plastic, those can go and be composted as well and break down.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Because I'm telling you, here's what happens. We throw all this stuff into a landfill when it is actually designed to go back into dirt to replenish minerals, right?
Exactly, yes.
And so if we don't do that, all of a sudden our soil becomes less mineralized. We have depleted soil. Mm-hmm. That
Exactly. So you can think of it every time that you're growing something out of the ground from the soil, nutrients are taken out and brought into the plant. This is the process of returning those nutrients to the soil to keep the cycle going, so the soil doesn't eventually get depleted and then you can't grow anything.
Exactly. So you got paper towels, pizza boxes, all that kind of stuff that normally you would throw away. You pick it up and turn it into dirt.
Yes. So the way Compost Now works, and the reason why we can collect a lot of things like meat, bones, dairy that you typically wouldn't do in a backyard pile, is because we're collecting all the compost here. We partner with a commercial composting facility in the area where it's professionally managed. Very large pile that gets really hot, about 155 degrees at its core, which allows everything to break down. And then it ultimately turns into the compost that way, which we redistribute to our members. Or if you live in an apartment, townhouse, you don't need the compost, you can share it with a community garden that we partner with. Some in the area like Interfaith Food Shuttle or Raleigh.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So you would keep this maybe under the sink?
Yeah, I keep it right next to my trash and recycling bin.
Yeah. Beside the bed.
Bin. Yeah. And what's neat is with this, with the snap top lid, you're getting no smells coming out it. We're coming once a week, so it doesn't really take, there's not enough time to smell anyway. And as I said before, your trash smells better. So if you accidentally drop something in there, you don't have to be afraid to go
searching. That is so cool.
For it. Yeah.
That is really cool. So basically this stuff is turned into this, and so people can actually get this or give it to the food shelter or wherever that you're talking about.
Yeah, so we'll drop it off at your house when you request it. So spring, like right now, everyone's requesting their compost because they have their gardens that they're getting ready to start up.
Sure.
And it's also a time when community gardens like to start their growing process. So we get really busy around April and May.
It's a great way to give back to the community. All right. So what a great thing to do. What an easy, fun thing for the whole family to do. Can you imagine getting the kids involved in this? It's their project to give back to the community. Do me a favor, go to the website right here. It's going to be right there. Check them out. I think you'll be glad you did. Nick, thank you for being with me. You're awesome, man.
Yeah, nice talking to you too.
Okay, don't change that channel. We'll be right back.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Just because you're in an accident, but didn't ride in one of these, doesn't mean that you didn't get injured.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and after 35 years in practice, I can tell you, a lot of times, an injury doesn't show up for 2 to 3 days after an accident. So if you've been in an accident, don't delay any further. Call my office today.
Raleigh Spine and Injury Chiropractic. Just when you thought nobody cared. Call 790-1332 right now.
Uptone Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications. With spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap, and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Weir. I treat hundreds of patients every year who've been injured in car accidents, and a lot of those could be avoided. The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes each year. That's 1 out of 4 accidents. Do yourself a favor, and if you get a text while you're driving, ignore it. And getting a carton of milk isn't going to do any good if you're dead. Drive safe. Keep loving life. I know some of your moms are looking at me and saying, Dr. Weir, can you help me please? I'm looking for a fun thing to do with my child. Okay, I got the idea for you. I'm with Izzy from Izzy's Animals. Thank you for being with me on my show.
You're welcome.
What are we going to make today?
Today we're gonna make a mug cake.
Like mud out of the yard. We're going to take mud out of the yard, and we could actually use the dirt from the Compost Now.
No, we're gonna make a mug.
Oh, a mug cake. Okay, so we're going to make a mug cake. Is it hard?
No.
Okay, what do we do? Are we going to make both at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, so help me out. I got to put my glasses
so
on.
we're gonna take 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this. The butter is hard now.
Can't we scoop it out?
It's supposed to be melted.
Oh,
We melted this like
this way.
10 minutes ago.
So we're going to take the
We're
butter.
we're gonna take 3 tablespoons of butter.
I love butter. Butter's good for you.
Gonna take it and we're gonna put it in the bowl.
Okay, got it?
And then we're gonna take 1 tablespoon of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
That's what this looks like here.
Yeah,
Okay, got it?
round thingy.
Got it?
And then we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay. Now you could use stevia here too if you wanted to. They have the baking stevia that you can use. It's granulated. Okay.
We're gonna take 1 egg,
1 egg. Got it?
mix that. And then we're gonna take 1/4 cup of
You
flour.
didn't mess up your egg, man. You got egg in there.
Okay.
Just checking.
And then we're gonna take 1/4 cup of flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay.
We're gonna
Just
put
pour that right
yeah,
in
we're
there.
Gonna put that there.
You got it? We're making this.
And you're gonna mix it up until it looks
Man,
like.
this looks good.
It keeps falling up.
So far, so easy. This would be a great thing to do with the kids in your family. I mean, just grab the kids, put them around grab a camera, and do this at home. You have to have these lavalier mics. It's all part of the whole thing. It's cooking. Okay? I think I got mine.
I don't have mine yet.
I won.
Okay. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get.
Okay. Then what are we gonna do?
Then you're gonna pour this
In the cup.
into your mug.
Okay, in the mug. Because this is
A mug.
mug cake. So on your show, Izzy's Animals, you love animals, don't you?
Yeah.
Dogs, cats, gerbils, hamsters,
Goats.
chicken, goats.
I love goats.
Have you seen those fainting goats?
Yes.
Are those crazy or what?
They're like my favorite kind of goat.
Favorite kind of goat. I would like to have one of those. I understand they're delicious. All right, here we go.
Okay.
And then you get a fork and you begin to eat it.
And then you cook it.
Oh, you put it in the microwave?
Yeah, we have to do
Okay.
one at a time.
One at a time?
Yeah.
You don't two will work?
I don't know.
Okay, for how long?
2 minutes. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Just wait, let's put them both in there at the same time.
Hope it doesn't explode. And
All right.
then we wait.
Okay, don't change channel. We're gonna wait for this the mugs to cook
Yeah.
the cake in them.
Yes.
So we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Izzy, and today we're going to talk about warthogs. They're not graceful or beautiful, but they are interesting. I guess you could say they're a big pig with tusks. Did you know that warthogs are from Africa? They like to eat a lot of grass. They don't like hills or mountains. I think they're scared of heights. Did you know warthogs love to drink a lot of water? They like to play in the mud and have mud fights. Did you know that tick birds eat insects off their bodies? Ew. Warthogs have a scary appearance, but they're very, very peaceful. Did you know warthogs rest and sleep in holes? Warthogs kneel when they're eating grass and roots. The warthog's biggest enemies are lions and leopards. Warthogs protect themselves by running really fast, and they practice that from when they're really young. Did you know warthogs can smell you from far away? Here are some fun facts about warthogs. They have manes like a horse. They can run up to 30 miles per hour. When they run, their tails stick up. Baby warthogs run in a line behind their mom. Did you know the most famous warthog is Pumbaa from The Lion King? Thanks for watching. See you next time on Izzy's Animals.
Okay, we watched Izzy with the warthogs. Ooh, crazy, huh? We got our hot mug with cake in it. So Izzy, what do we do now?
We frost them.
So this is just like ready to spread frosting, right?
Yeah.
So you just go right on the top here and then spread it around. Justin Wilson, you know, he would go, you gotta do that every once in a while. Okay, I'm gonna try mine. This, by the way, this is gluten-free cake. Easy cake mix you just buy, no wheat in it. Oh my God, that is good. Cup of coffee. I think a little ice cream on top too. Oh my God, that is so cool. What a fun, easy thing to do. Grab the kids, cool project for the afternoon, just a fun time. Have the kids watch Izzy's Animals while you eat your cake. All right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Don't change the channel, we'll be right back.
Just because you're in an accident but didn't ride in one of these doesn't mean that you didn't get injured.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and after 35 years in practice, I can tell you, a lot of times, an injury doesn't show up for 2 to 3 days after an accident. So if you've been in an accident, don't delay any further. Call my office today.
Raleigh Spine and Injury Chiropractic. Just when you thought nobody cared. Call 790-1332 right now.
Uptown Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications, with spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap, and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Weir from the Loving Life TV show. One of my family's favorite places to eat is Milton's Pizza. If you like good pizza, I'm telling you, they serve the best pizza around. Their salad bar, second to none. Our family is gluten-free, and we can eat there quite easily. You're gonna love Milton's. Take the time to go there and tell them Dr. Tim sent you.
We are Milton's Pizza, and you are watching Loving Life.
I've been in an accident and I don't have insurance. I don't know what to do.
I was in an accident and I don't have insurance. Now what am I gonna do?
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Weir, and if you've been in an accident, but you don't have health insurance, it's okay. We accept third-party liens. That means we'll wait for the insurance company to pay us. So if you've been in an accident, call us today.
Raleigh Spine and Injury Chiropractic. Just when you thought nobody cared. Call 790-1332 right now.
Hey, welcome back. You know, I have a problem with soybean oil. The fact is, soybean oil is really, really not good for you. It causes all kinds of health problems in men. If men eat soybean oil, they begin to grow man boobies, and that's not a good thing. I mean, it's just not. And so I ask people all the time, do you eat soybean oil? And they say,
No.
no. By the way, I'm with my granddaughter Izzy from Izzy's Animals. Thank you for being with me again.
You're welcome.
You're awesome. And so I asked them, do you eat mayonnaise? Yes, I eat mayonnaise all the time. And I said, check your labels. So you check the label, and the first ingredient with most mayonnaise is
Soybeans.
soybeans. So you're gonna eat soybeans whether you know it or not. So what I'm put together here is a great recipe that you can make at home. I'm telling you, is so fast, because people have tried it in the past and they say, oh, it doesn't work and it's really bad. It's not. Here's the key. Get a very, very light olive oil, or you can use walnut oil or grapeseed oil. And not vegetable oil. Remember, vegetable oil, corn oil, those are all bad for you too. So just some nice light olive oil here, okay? And then 2 eggs. You just take these eggs. These came out of the chicken this morning, so you just put them right in here like this. You can do this, I'm telling you. And then 2 tablespoons of
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice right in here. See how easy this is? And then a couple of shakes of salt. Salt is good for you. Don't let people tell you that it's not. Then you get one of these nice hand things. I got this at Target. And you put it right here, right at the bottom. Okay? And then you just turn it on and let it start whipping.
That looks so weird.
Isn't it weird? It makes it really creamy. And then I pull it up and down like this a little bit. You want to make sure you get all the oil and all the egg mixed in really good. It's my Indian blood coming out. Voila, we have made mayonnaise. So I'm gonna just taste it off of this. Do you like mayonnaise?
No.
Oh, she didn't like mayonnaise. What an easy thing to do. Make chicken salad, make tuna salad. You can use this mayonnaise for anything that you use. Remember, it doesn't have any preservatives, so this only stays for a couple of days. So you would have to make this every week, but I'm telling you, you're not getting all those chemicals, you're not getting the soybean oil. I'm looking out for you. Don't change the channel. We got more coming your way. You know, I get questions all the time about health and what should I eat, what should I not eat, and all that kind of stuff. One of the biggest things that I see that people do, and that's drink soda drinks. I'm telling you, they buy it in, it's like 2-liter bottles, and they go through 2 of those a day. There are health issues that you have to look at with that. With all the chemicals they've got in it, with all the sugar that's in it, they cause some major problems, I'm telling you. That's number 1 issue. Number 2 issue is this: you've got to drink water. A lot of health issues come as a result of not having enough water. This is something I hear more and more every day. It's this: I don't like the way water tastes. So, and what I have been doing for the past couple of years is this: get your glass of water and then just get some lemon juice. And what you're gonna do is you just take it, and I always like to shake it up a little bit so that everything is distributed in it the way that it should be. And as you can see, it's not rocket scientists that have to do this. You just pour some in. If you like pretty strong, just add 3 or 4. And don't start drinking yet, okay? Now, my friends at Now Foods have put together this, it's called Better Stevia. It's liquid stevia. And you just put some of this in there. And look, you put it in and automatically it has already begun its job. If you like lemonade, it's just like drinking lemonade. It's all about looking at what I eat, what I'm doing, and if I need to change it, I'm going to change it. This is one change that you can make. And this keeps you loving life.
Just because you're in an accident but didn't ride in one of these doesn't mean that you didn't get injured.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and after 35 years in practice, I can tell you a lot of times an injury doesn't show up for 2 to 3 days after an accident. So if you've been in an accident, don't delay any further. Call my office today.
Raleigh Spine and Injury Chiropractic. Just when you thought nobody cared. Call 790-1332 right now.
Uptown Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications. With spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap, and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Weir. I treat hundreds of patients every year who've been injured in car accidents, and a lot of those could be avoided. The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes each year. That's 1 out of 4 accidents. Do yourself a favor, and if you get a text while you're driving, ignore it. Getting a carton of milk isn't going to do any good if you're dead. Drive safe. Keep loving life. Spend some time on my website. That's drtimweir.com. It's just there's some information on there. It leads you to other places. It talks about my clinic a little bit and all that kind of stuff. We're also on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Go on Facebook, Loving Life with Dr. Weir. Look us up there. Get involved with your life. Get going. Get passionate once again. I'm telling you, life is too short not to be passionate about it. Listen, you got to blow the lid off this thing. You only get one chance. I don't want to die, all nice and beautiful. I want to die all beat up and scraped up. I just want to have a good time doing what I'm doing. And I hope you'll do that too. And until next week, keep loving life. I'll see you next week. Davis Academy. Believe me, doing this show, we have cooked some stuff no man should ever eat. Say. Next episode, we're going to be cooking warthogs. Look at they're bubbled up. Do they bubble up?
They rise a lot. Not
Hotter
yet.
than Ooh. That staring into a microwave will cause problems in your health. I haven't noticed anything. I don't think it affects anything. Don't change the channel. We got more coming.